Hey guys, Pittsburgh Weiss Schwarz back again with another Mushoku Tensei set review. Today I got my homie Carmen with me,
What up, what up?
as usual. Carmen.
Yep, I'm here. Sorry,
Okay.
it didn't pick me
Thought I
up the first
disconnected
time.
again. I thought my internet shut
No,
out
it
on
didn't pick me
again.
up the first time. I had my Discord noise gate pretty high.
Okay. That makes sense. And we also got Kit and Niko from Burn One here, and
Hello.
Ollie, who is in everybody's content.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. So let's get into it. We got this
Eris.
red hair individual had a card yet, so I don't know their name. During your turn, if this is a marker, it gets 2,000 power. On play, you top check, and if it's a character or a money can't buy deer, you can place that card face down under this as a marker. So it's a Futaba, and it's a clean cut. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a very nice card.
3,500 cross turn. Oh no,
It
it's
is
not
not
cross
cross turn,
turn.
only on your turn.
It's a very nice card.
What the fuck, Niko?
Ollie, what the hell?
You
That's
really-
racist.
You really leaning in this episode?
What?
He's
Huh?
already drunk, dude.
He's two.
What are you
He's
Sure.
2 liters of vodka deep, man. What do you want
Yeah.
from him?
a lot.
Okay, now that's racist.
This is a really good card, though.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
a good
yeah.
card. Even later on in the game, you get to use it to like
Oh my
confirm- you get to use it to like confirm triggers and stuff, which makes this.
Are you gonna
solid
do
all the way
this?
around.
Are you gonna do
Yes.
this for the whole time? Okay.
Yes.
All right. Prepare myself.
Come there, please.
Ugh. Yeah, card's good. Futaba good throughout the game, like was said.
Top check throughout the game. It's
I
so
don't.
good.
What's that event? Is that the That's the That's the gear, right?
It's the gear. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
got a
Okay.
good name. I
I'll
didn't
put
realize
it-
that was the name of the card.
I'll put it
Yeah.
on the slide for the viewers. Set 2 gear. The event it hits on.
Dude, imagine if it was set 1. Oh.
Oh,
That'd be
Jesus
sick.
Christ.
I'll never print that again. All right.
And they've given the Eris level 1 combo that grabs it.
We got another level 1 Eris. If all of your characters are trait, which is impossible to whiff, she gains 2k. The 1175 all the time. And then if you have the standby in your climax zone, when it's placed, you must mill 2. It is mandatory. Choose a level X or lower traded character from your waiting room, return it to hand. X equals the sum of the levels milled by this card. So basically, this is a standby combo that makes it so you always have your level 1 counter in hand. That is practically how it's used. Grab back your utility cards, and you grab back counters. That's about it. There are cards in 8 Standby Mushoku that you want to have in your hand, like the 1-0 Ghislaine, is an accelerate card. And then, your level 0s have really good utility. So, yeah, it's a pretty good combo in practice. I think the one thing with this card that people kind of get caught up on is like, oh, I want to hold my climax for level 1. That's the wrong way to play the card. You just slam the standbys like normal in an 8 standby deck, and you just do this when it's incidental. The fact that it is mandatory can be a detriment later. You kind of don't want to field these cards when you're compressed.
I think a lot of the times when it hits that point though, you usually have these cards off the field. Because you have other better standby targets you want to play over this.
You really are going to do this every time, huh?
I think the opportunity cost of this card is higher than people think it is. to be
Really?
honest. I'm not
Go
really
ahead.
a fan of this card. This is really awkward because you basically need to hit a standby at 0 to get good value off this card. And not having hand on core also means that they can if they just clear it, opponent clears on your turn, it didn't really do anything.
I've had the complete opposite experience actually with 8 Standby Mushoku. I felt like this card is a better 1175 in almost every instance.
I hard agree with that. I
Yeah.
think it's one of the major reasons you even play 8 standby is this combo is just so good, and the card itself has such good value, power all around. I understand the argument that people make about it doesn't have hand on core. How can I protect it or anything? Dude, if you're losing your 1/175s and not having after getting a counter back with this, like it was gonna die anyway. And how often are you ditching another card to like bring back a 1/1 unless like you have like 4 turns at level 1 or something ridiculous like that?
Okay, but you have to get this on board and still have the climax out to get your counter back though. That's
No,
like
what we're
the
saying
problem.
is
So,
that's
so you
like the
just
wrong
you
way
just
to
told me about
evaluate
every
this,
climax combo in the world. You have to have the character in the climax. What's changed?
I mean, are you gonna hard play this from hand?
Yeah, I
We
think
do
like
sometimes, yeah.
as a 1/1, you need to pay a stock and get this on field at level 1 because if you play the climax and stand by this in,
Yeah, but that's what I said.
It has to be on field ahead of time.
That's the wrong way to look at it. You get incidental value for having your 7/5 down. The other thing with this card is this doesn't have a 2 or more to gain power. This is just if you're playing the game 7/5, which can
Better
be
in the
pretty
early game.
relevant
It's a
going
good
to
like
0.
incidental standby target. Like if you use your other standby, put this out at level 0, and then use the real
Well,
standby.
even if
at
you
level 1.
open, okay, so I've had that same line of thinking before when I play the deck, and again, I think it's the wrong way to think of the card. If you open the combo standby and you want to put one of these out, you just put it out every single time. You don't play into it that way. You play like a normal 8 standby deck as if this card had no second line of text. And then when you have the correct standby, you sometimes get your counter back. That's how you look at it. You don't play it like as if you're gonna play a combo. It's not like playing like Kaguya level 1, right? It's a very different kind of card. You play it totally normally, and when you get free cards off of it, you get free cards. That's all it is.
Yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Encore, like hand Encore in general. I think I like it, but I think it's a little bit overrated. Like on 1/1s,
On a
like
1/1, yeah, on a 1/1, it's
Kit
not
said, like
really
when are you
used that
really gonna
often.
discard and save it?
Most of the time you're discarding your 1/1s to save a 2/2 that you standby out earlier that randomly got ran over. Like, yeah, it's just a solid.
Or you
card
can
all
discard
around.
your 2/2s to save your 1/1 and then stand by that 2/2 out later.
Oh shit, big brain. Good thing this 1/1 mills 6 cards if you have 3 of it out in climax. But yeah,
If you have the climax.
I think the other thing with it is that 8 standby Mushoku, unlike other 8 standby decks, does have cards at once in hand at 0 and 1. So that makes this even better. Because, like, Ollie, I'd agree with you if the 1/0 Ghislaine didn't exist. Because, like, every version of this deck that I played is, like, 4 1/1 Eris, 3 1/0 Ghislaine. Which we'll get to in, like, 3 cards here. But, like, I think if it didn't have that other card, I'd agree with you. It'd be a little weird. But, like, because you have that other card, you don't really care. Like, at all. You just play it like normal, and if you have the standby, like the right standby, you get free cards. And that's usually how it goes for me. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to do more testing, but
No, I think that is definitely the way you should be looking at this.
you're killing me, Niko. Alright, next card. Hit.
oh, this is Gel. She's awesome.
It is
So
awesome.
this is if you have 4 more other characters, it gains 5k power. During battle, your opponent can't play events or backups during your turn. On play, heal 1. Climax combo with the standby. On attack, pay 2, burn 2. Super good super good card all around. Obviously playing in all the standby lists. It's really hard for your opponent to like answer this once it's like out there. They can't back up. They can't do anything. It's so huge. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Good character.
It's like base 14, usually 16.
Yeah.
With like supports.
Yeah,
Like
it's a finishing combo that your opponent literally can't play around.
yeah. Completely
Like even
non-interactive.
Sal, like no money counter.
Can't money it, can't yeah, I mean money would be the
Yeah.
only real way to play around this and you can't do it.
Mhm.
And like playing a stand against this being on a standby too makes it really awkward even if you crash your board. Like you're not putting your opponent at soul ranges that are like more likely to cancel even, right? Because they're just swinging in for 3 against the empty board and they still get their combo off. It's just a good card.
I think this is
The way
exactly
deck
the kind of
works is
finisher.
that
Yeah.
you can, even off turn, this can generally sit like a decent sized power, like 11 to 12k sometimes, and then next turn you just get to kill another lane, like pretty much for free afterwards.
This is like exactly the kind of like top end that a standby deck would want to have. It's felt really good and like I don't know, the numbers probably back it up. I think like who said that like when your opponent crashes, it's still good, right? Like
Yep.
your opponent crashes and then you're swinging 2-3. Really good numbers for endgame finishing. So yeah, just good all around, and it's a heal. All right, Niko, please, Niko, please come back to us. Please don't do it.
This, level
No!
0, we have this level 0 Eris. It's a Chiori effect. You can't even see the thighs in this picture.
Yeah,
Just
but
talking about
everyone
the
who plays
foil.
this set knows.
That card is so cursed.
I love that card.
Yeah, the SR is really cursed. Yeah.
When this card gets put into the waiting room from the stage, you can pitch a card, look at 4, add a level 1 or higher card to your hand from the cards you reveal. Standard Chiori profile, it's fine. It gives good auxiliary deck speed. Can probably play this as like 1 or 2 of.
It's like such a standard profile nowadays.
Yes.
It's weird in the non like global sold decks. I've cut this from like every single version. I play it in standby
Absolutely,
though.
I cut it too, and I love Eris.
I play it in standby just because you're like a little bit hard up for costless hand filter and a little bit hard up for mill. So it works there. And also the like red level zeros are kind of like whatever. So like good color fix. But I mean, I don't know. What more can we say about the profile? If you want to play it in the other decks though, it like grabs Roxy event. Like I don't know. There's not a reason to not play the card if you have the space. The problem is the space. That's it. Go ahead, Ollie. Sorry.
No, I was just say like Cherries and Standby. I'm always a big fan of because of the play you can make if you need to get like, mid battle phase mill of standbying over Cherry.
Yeah, it's always good.
I'm a big fan of that play.
All right, next. Oh, Ollie got the good card.
Oh, the Ghislaine. Yeah, this is the 1-0 Ghislaine. 500 for each other, so it's a 6k, and then Accelerate gains 1k, and on reverse, check 4, add a 6-sided world character to your hand. It's the Kuriyuki Hime Accelerate, but with the Niko power condition. Good card.
I hit too many letters.
I saw that S.
This is the... No, I didn't mean to type S. I meant to type A. This is the reason to play 8 Standby Mushoku, actually. So you know how people talk about how 8 Standby Sword Art can, like, accelerate itself to the next level and put out stronger targets? This is the Elizabeth, like, Accelerate card, but on crack. This card is so much better for a standby deck than that card is, because that card gains a level. No additional power. Same power line. This card swings at 7 base before you put out your 2/2 that gives global 1k from your standby, and gives you deck speed, which is far more valuable in a standby deck. Like the Liz like recycles your counter, but you already have ways to recycle your counter in this deck. So the fact that this is pushing you to the next level, putting out your 3/2 support earlier. When your 3/2 support hits the board, every time you trigger a standby, it gives a character like 1,000 power and twin drive, which is like already super stupid. So if you get hit to like 0-5, you like clock, you accelerate with this, you put out that card, and then you start just like ramping like crazy. It can be like super, super insane. I'm a massive believer in this card, and it's one of the main reasons that you'd want to play 8 Standby Mushoku is to play this card. Like I'm currently on like 4-1-1-3 of this card. Card's nuts.
Realizing the stuff after Carmen talked about it too. Initially, I was like, "This is like B-," and the more you talked about it, and then I considered the line of play of the bouncer top checking too, so you know exactly what you're accelerating into.
Exactly,
and
yeah.
so forth is like really strong, and this can potentially be 9k.
Well, the way it works, you can't do that play actually, because this is at start
of climax phase.
Start of 6 phase,
anyway.
yeah.
Either way, this gets
Yeah.
really big with the power pump too. So I've definitely changed my mind on it a little bit. It's a little bit better than I thought it was, but yeah.
Yeah, I think this card's absolutely insane. But I've been playing a lot more of these lists recently. I like went from testing 8 Standby OG Sword Art into testing 8 Standby Mushoku. So I'm pretty biased towards these profiles, full disclosure, but I think the top check and like that gaining the power versus the level makes a massive difference in the cards and how they're played. So we can move to the next one though. Who is this? This is back to Andy.
Okay, we got
Ghislaine.
this chick again,
Elaine.
Yelaine. 2500 backup, pay 2 character from stage to waiting room, anti-change bomb. Boring. I'd rather just play the tap counter. Don't like it.
Yeah, it's okay.
Pretty whatever.
Any change counters are
I like to
kind of
see.
whatever right now.
Really high cost.
If it's not Amelia, I don't like it.
Fair.
Yeah,
Dude.
every change counter should just be Amelia, to be honest.
Can you imagine how degenerate that would be? Alright. 2/2 Ghislaine. For each of your other traded characters in your back row, this gains 2,000 power, so 9k. And then all your other traded characters gain 1,000 power. This card reads worse than it plays, is all I'll say.
I agree with that statement.
No.
Yeah, this reads a lot worse than it plays. The Global 1000 is like super relevant all the time. It's a 2/2 that when it goes to your back row on your first level 1 turn, it has an immediate effect to your front row, which is really cool. And then you have a 2/2 beater. And then the way Mushoku works is you have all this twin drive from your brainstorm, and if you've accelerated yourself, you're 3/2 Roxy back row. So the fact that you can like put this out, and then you can put out a normal 2/2 with hand on core, which you also have, your board starts getting pretty crazy pretty quickly. So yeah, I think I'm in line there. It's like more of a like B- card.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I tried this just by itself and it felt pretty whatever, but if you split this with the other 2/2, it definitely
It's way better.
it gets a lot better, yeah.
Mhm.
Because then your 2/2 sits at 11k hand on core.
Mhm.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, the big payoff for playing this card is that it makes your standbys at level 1 and have immediate payoff. Like Carmen was saying, the instant power pump to your 7/5s being 8/5s is like really big. On top of the fact that you're gonna probably power pump 2 of them with the bouncer, makes it so your offensive power is really huge. So it's usually you don't have to worry about getting
Yeah.
countered over.
Yeah, card's really good. All right, next Kit.
Oh yes, my girl
Oh, this
Ganaris.
card's so sick.
Dude, I love this card. Too bad it's not very good in the pants choice list.
Yeah.
So this is another early play to a less climax -1 level. If you have 2 or more other characters, it gains 1500, so it becomes 11k base. And then whenever this gets reversed, you can ditch a card to bounce it back to your hand, and it's on play top card reveal. If it's a character or that 1/1 event, you get a burn 1. Card is super good in standby, okay in every other list basically. It sits at relatively good power, and you know if you have like the global 1k or whatever, it's like 12k. It's like very threatening, and you get to like push a little extra damage earlier.
Mhm.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah, I really like this card in standby. The fact that it sits big if you pull it out, and then if your opponent does run it over, you get a burn on the backswing.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just really good. And it like
Yeah.
every turn you play it in standby, it's like small pushes because that's all standby's doing. Like in the mid game. So when you're playing it, when you're like you're on that like level 2 grind, you're like just pushing little bits of extra damage. It's really cool.
Level 2 grind set.
Yep. That Octillionaire level 2 Sigma grind set.
Fuck.
Alright, next card. Niko.
Okay, we have these others. Climax combos with a gate. Choose up to one special.
I'm
on
gonna
your
kill
weapon.
myself. I'm gonna throw myself out my
This
window.
language barrier is so strong I can hardly understand him.
I want you guys to know, if you've only watched Red, Niko's doing this specifically for this color. I'm just gonna ruin the bit right now so that we don't get fucking canceled for like complaining about it.
Doing it for red, is there some reason? You just feel like it?
No,
It's
he's
red.
He's a comrade.
Because he's drunk.
Red, dude.
Okay, nice.
Okay, go ahead.
Red and
Alright,
yellow?
Fine, dude. Fine. I'll play along
Oh,
with
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Sure, dude.
Wait,
All
where'd Niko go?
Shut up. Whenever you place this card from your hand to the stage, you can just literally grab the gate from your waiting room if it's in there, and then it gets 1k power for the turn. And then climax combos with the gate. When this card's damage is not canceled, you can pay 1 and ditch 1. And if you do, deal 1 damage to your opponent. Note that it is when the damage is not canceled.
It's also not once per turn.
Yes.
Yeah, you can do this over and over again, the combo. Yep. Look, I love Eris a lot, and I wish I could play this combo, but in reality, it's pretty cringe.
I actually really like this combo. And I think it adds to the floor of the deck a little bit, and doesn't take much away from the floor
Wait,
or adds to the ceiling. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
does not take much away from the floor.
Yeah,
because it grabs its own climax.
Yeah, my favorite part is the climax salvage about it, and the secondary effect is like solid too. I haven't played with the effect enough. I know you've played with it for a little bit, Ollie, but I haven't played it enough to really feel the power of like being able to ping a bunch for 1, and how often this is like likely to go through. It's kind of cute as if you do tri-field this or something. You do get 3 cards basically out of it, so you have cards to ditch. You just got to kind of worry about stock, right?
Yeah.
Do you shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Do you have a way to give like cancel burn or something?
Nope.
No.
You do
I
not.
say if you could stack a cancel burn on this, you'd have like, even if your combo fails, you'd have a way to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, this card is just as it is. Like, there's not much that interacts with it outside of itself. So,
Who knows? Maybe set 2 will make this card busted.
Card is like really cool design space, I guess. Where it's just a level 3. Yeah. The base art is really good.
Yeah.
Yep, I agree.
Next. Ollie.
Okay, we got this level 0 Eris. If you have another Dead End Rudius in your back row, this gets 2k power. If you have another Dead End Rougerd on the board, this gets 3k power. So this is level 0 that sits at 6k.
It could
And
be
I believe it also
7k.
gets another 2k power from the Rudius.
Or it could be 6k at level 0. If you...
Well, no, you have to have the Rudius, and I think the Rudius gives another 2k, right?
Well, yeah, so
Yes.
if you hit
So it's
standby,
8K?
right? If... What?
The Eris sits at 8k, right?
Yeah, the Eris sits at 8k if you have everything.
Does it? If you have
Wait,
another,
Yes,
if
because
you have
the
another...
Rudius, the Rudius gives these guys 2k power just for being on the board. So this would be a level 0 8k, which is nice. But the problem is, like, you need to fit in all these deck slots to run these really whatever cards. That's the big problem with this card.
Yeah.
And the whole package as a whole.
Just too many cards, I think.
Yeah. Because you also have to think about it. You're probably also going to be playing like the replacement. Like you're going to probably be playing like the 3/5 oversized hand to stock as well. So it's probably going to be even more pieces.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hear me out. You play this package in 8 bar with the minus soul combo. You have multiples of this Eris out, and your opponent keeps siding them. So you have reverse targets for your combo.
No.
Yeah.
No,
No.
no, I tried. Okay.
All right, next. Back to Andy.
Okay, we got it's level 0, 2 or fewer cards in stock. It gets 1500, so it's a 3k. And when you reverse your opponent, you can choose one of your opponent's level 0 or lower front row characters and put it into their waiting room. It's like a reverse clean.
Yo, fuck this card.
I know Carmen was playing with this a bunch.
Okay, yeah. So
fuck this card.
Here's the theory. Shut up, Niko. You're just mad that you got dunked.
Yeah, I am upset. You're right.
Like, so the theory behind this card, right, is that if you play it in standby, you can theoretically go slower than any other deck. Is like the idea, right? So you play this, you attack once, you kill a card, you kill their other card. So you force your opponent to refill their board, and then attack multiple times to send you to level 1 to put out higher value targets with your standby. That's the idea. In practice, The center runner is just better than this card. For multiple reasons. Mostly because you're fixing for yellow to play your healer, which in standby is an issue for color. Because your other one's bouncing to hand, so you don't want to play a lot of that card. It's your other primarily level 0 yellow card. But the idea and cards like this, if they continue to print them, could very quickly become very scary. Because in the games where this card was doing work, you feel like an absolute god. Like you're in total control of the pace of the game. Cards like this, if they continue to print them, will be very, very scary. This is the first card of its kind. But in terms of, like, you know, the card itself, in this set, unfortunately, I think the center runner ends up being better, but the card's really, really cool. I'm going to give it a straight C on the merit of, like, the possibilities of the profile.
Gotcha.
But
You could I don't know if you mentioned this, Carmen. I was like only half paying attention there. But if your opponent, if you're playing like the level 0 counter, right? Did you mention that?
no.
Okay, I was gonna say this ability triggers on both turns. The battle opponent gets reversed, you can kill something. So if you can, like, if your opponent thinks they're getting over this, like a clean cut or something, and you like get them with a level 0 counter, you can actually blank one of the.
Yeah, I mean,
attack.
That is pretty
It's a
spicy,
cute little play.
actually.
I do think that requires your opponent to, like, egregiously missequence their attacks. So I don't really respect it that much. Because, like, if they see this card, they're going to attack it last. But, like, it is a thing, right?
I mean, if they're going for some weird clean cut play, or I mean, I don't know.
All right, I'm sold, Andy. My next standby list could be 4 of this, 4 level 0 counter.
I mean, the level 0 counter
I
gives
mean,
you the canary, right?
Look, I don't want to go too far into meme territory. Like, y'all get my point about, like,
You get to
the
play canary,
yeah,
you
the
get
going-
level 0
going-
counters.
going slower than anyone else, like being able to grind the level 0 to an absolute halt with this card. Like, in theory, this is everything you would ever want for a standby deck. But, like, in practice, the center runner ends up being better and fulfilling this role better. Mostly because other people are playing clean cuts that hit over this card. Like, if they ever print a card like this that, like, swings in bigger, or, like, sits bigger or something, like, I feel like this profile is like a slippery slope design space for standby. Because, I don't know, Niko, you were on the receiving end of this card. Even if it didn't dunk through you and dunk something else, I mean, it has to feel pretty bad.
It still feels really bad, yeah. And
Yeah.
then against other matchups, like, imagine if, like, Adventure Time, like, gets got by this card, right?
Yeah, where, like, their Wildberry gets dunked or something.
Yeah.
And, like, they're, like...
Or
just,
even, like, the Ice King or whatever, like, the level 0 Ice King.
yeah, they just lose out on their effect. Like, the card can be really, really obnoxious and really, really powerful at controlling, like... I can't... banned term. The tempo of the level 0 to 1 game. Like, this card really just completely defines the back and forth push-pull of how that interaction will work. So, definitely a profile to keep your eyes out for in the future. But unfortunately, in Mushoku, probably won't see play. Next card. 1-0 Eris. When your other character attacks, this gains 2k, so it could possibly swing in at 8-5. And then ability activates once per turn. When it becomes reversed, reveal top. If it's a level 2 or higher, you rest this card. So it's Liz coin flip, but it can swing in a little bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Seems fine.
Yeah, that's fine. With the if you got the it swings at 7-5. If you have the 2/2, get the other 2/2 Galean out, so like it can kill 1/1.
Oh, that'd be
9/5
9/5
itself.
if it swings last. That'd be 9/5 if it swings last.
Oh yeah.
It's 2k whenever
Wait,
anything else attacks.
Wait, okay. I think I've been playing this card around the whole time.
Wait, what are you guys talking about?
When your other
Coin
attacks...
I thought this.
No,
I thought
oh,
this,
this is-
it,
Okay,
this
hold
just
on. The
gained
translation's
2K.
wrong. Holy crap.
Oh,
It's
okay.
during your turn. If you have 2 or more other characters, it gains 2k power. It's a 1
Okay, never mind.
Okay, so I was playing it. Right.
Okay, so it's literally Liz. It's literally the same
Yeah.
card as Liz.
Yeah.
Okay, our bad. I'll strike
I
through
like
this.
looked away and I heard you guys talking. I was so confused. I was like, wait, did I miss a card?
I was playing this card right then.
Well, I fucked it. I can't do it. I'm too stupid. All right, next.
If you're, it's me. Yeah, it's a Glane. If another 1/1. If you have another character with Rudis or Eris in the name, this gains 1500 power, and it's a cost battle. If this little card comes from this cost 0, can't be reversed. It's a good card, solid
for
all around. If
Buba.
you want to be like a little bit more Saki in 8 standby, you can do like a 6 level 1 level
Yeah, you can,
1/1
you can
split.
toss in like 1 or 2 of these or something.
Yeah, I think in the meta too right now, at least in JP, the meta right now, this is okay. A lot of the top decks have like 1/0 game plans besides Dal and Niji, right?
I
Yeah,
think in
it's
more
just Dal and
context to the like even in English this is fine because like
there's not like
you
a
have
lot of
Slime
dominant
doesn't
standby
kill this.
decks.
Kaguya doesn't kill this. The only one that you kind of like fold to, not even fold.
We're like
you just
bouncing
don't
back.
Buy out this card is Data Live.
Yeah, we're like bouncing back to these profiles being okay again because Kaguya is running the meta as opposed to Data Live. But I mean, like they're about the same, I guess. So,
Mhm.
all right, I'm just gonna leave it at Booba.
Buba.
What we got? The Niko? Yep, go ahead.
Yep, this is a 2/1 Ghislaine. For each of your other character in your back row, this gets 2k power, so it can sit at 10k. Climax combo with a gate. When this is placed in your climax zone, and this is in your front row, and you have 2 other traded characters, you may pay cost, which is pay 1, ditch 1. A character specifically. If so, choose one of your opponent's front row, level 3 or lower characters, place it in their waiting room, and reveal the top card of your library. If that is a traded character, choose one of your opponent's back row level 2 or lower characters and place it in the waiting room.
It's Railgun.
Yo.
This is literally Railgun.
Yo.
Except you have to pay 1, but you had to pay
Yeah.
2 for the other one, so it's the same.
I think I go back to something along the lines of, especially at level 2, since you have no way to like early play this card or anything outside of like hitting a Saki standby. It's better to like plus yourself than to deny your opponent advantage.
Oh, always. Like,
Yeah.
it's always better to do that than nuke your opponent. But
Although it would be pretty funny to like play down 2 of these and destroy your opponent's entire board.
I mean,
Smile at them and tell them to go ahead.
look, I played probably more Railgun to current Weiss Schwarz than anyone should. Effect still feels sick when it goes off. And then you like check an event or a character or check an event or a climax and you cry. But I guess you do have that level. You have that level 0 Rudy to like make the Hail Mary less of a thing because it's just play a climax so you can bounce it back and check 2. But yeah, it's probably just fine. I do like the effect. I'm a sucker for Railgun, but
Yeah,
my Railgun.
I like this effect too a lot. Like honestly, if the current deck doesn't force you to play 4 of each climax because of how the climax combos work, like I could almost see this as like something like a 3-2-2 split. Like this is a good enough card you might, slide into like certain matchups, blow up their back row along with their front row, and then you just like swing in 2-2-2 in the lanes, or 2-2-3 that is.
mhm,
But yeah.
I think that's too cute, honestly.
probably. All right, next card. Ollie.
Hey, we got this 2/2. I don't even remember this guy. This is Eris's brother or something, right?
Father?
It's
Could be her
uncle.
dad.
Oh,
It's
no,
her dad.
This is her dad.
Oh, it's her
Sorry.
dad. Oh,
Yeah.
for some reason I'm thinking the old guy was her.
Old
Wow,
guy
that's-
is her grandpa.
That's even
Right.
weirder. Doesn't this guy tell Rudy to fuck her at one point?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
weird.
For each marker under
Fuck
this,
anime.
they all fuck cat girls too or something. I think.
They do, yeah.
For each marker under this, it gets 2k power. When this is placed from hand to stage, choose up to 3 Boreas Beast maids in your waiting room and put them face down under this as a marker. Oh, hey, look, flavor.
I just realized something. This is Rudy's uncle, right? Because this is Paul's brother, And Eris is her
Flavor.
is his cousin.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Yep.
Give it that F for flavor.
What's
What's
this
the cat girl card do again?
We
Oh,
haven't
you'll
seen
see
it
in
yet.
a couple.
What's
It's
the
like-
cat girl card do?
It's 2 cards down.
It's like a brainstorm where you can run an infinite number of copies of it.
Well, you can run an in number. Oh my god, that's a lot of. Okay, this is a lot of compression you get under this card, though. He's a 11k with 3 markers. Is that really F? That's like not the shittest thing ever.
It's when you play from hand, though.
There is a way to
Uh,
make this card 1 stock cheaper, so he's a 2/1.
Still.
That's a lot of fucking markers, dude.
Yeah, and then he gets blink.
Come on, no one runs that.
What?
Except literally the best deck I'm looking at
XD.
right now.
Kaguya, yeah. Wait, do they have blank?
I don't know, dude.
Does Kaguya have blank?
No, but
I-
Kaguya will just run it over because they have
Dal.
infinite power.
I was talking about Dal, but
I mean, I don't think it's as bad as F, but it's still
That would
pretty
be
whatever.
a sweet fucking deck. Just like slam 3 of these bad boys down, get 9
Compress
cat mates,
9.
just have a whole.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
have a
requires
whole
you to
orgy
run
up in that front row.
requires you to run 9 cat mates. But all right, next. This kind of card goes with the other one. Who is this?
this is
Andy.
Andy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Oh,
can't-
okay. We got this stunning gentleman. If you're level 2 or
Hey,
higher,
he's real
he is,
dapper dude.
He is dapper af, dude. Put him in the waiting room. Choose a Philip Boris Grey Rat in your hand and place it to the stage. So okay, this is how you cheat
Yeah,
the other guy in, and then he bonds to ferocious Sundari Lady Eris or Philip Boris Grey Rat. Wait, he bonds to
Yeah.
the level 1 combo. Wait, this is actually all right.
well, the level 1 combo is a standby, so it's like kind of weird, but
Yeah, but yeah,
Actually, what am I doing? D minus is F+.
this is the Philip Boris deck. Maybe there's something here.
Yeah, the clan Grey Rat.
all right. Cat girl made. So the flavor is like the gray rats are obsessed with fucking the beast people. They're furries.
Yeah, they deep dick their maids.
Yeah, that's like an well.
Jesus Christ!
Look,
dude.
that's an look. I would be more mad at Ollie for saying that if that scene wasn't an actual scene from the
It's
show.
actually in the show.
Yeah, it's like Rudy walks up in this fucking like tower and like he sees the aftermath of like the old guy like just fucking one of the maids. So you can run as many of this as you want. All of your other red or Rudies gain 500 power. And then you can pay 1, rest 2, deck top 4. As long as there's one of these in those cards, you search for 1 red character from your deck
Oh,
and put it in your hand.
wait, it's one of those. Oh,
You're
these
like
brings
guaranteed to
are so
hit
bad.
though. You run a
But
lot
yeah,
of
if you're
cat
running
maids.
like 12 of them,
Dude, when this fucking deck comes out, I'm gonna fucking play this deck. I'm gonna play the
it'll probably cost $5. So.
Philip Boris. Huh? What?
It'll probably cost like $5, like the whole deck.
Yeah, it'll be insane, and I just won't queue into Date Live, and I'll wreck people.
It
Sounds
would be funny to
awfully
get
hopeful.
like
This-
+9
As far as
compression.
the army deck goes, this is like a hilarious army deck. There's like an actual reason to play.
It
like, a
is
fun reason to
really
play
funny.
This, you know what I mean?
It is really funny. I have
Like
to
most army
admit.
decks are super lame. This is like actually pretty funny and cool.
All right, Kit.
It's the mom. When this is placed from hand to stage, put the top 2 cards of your library in your waiting room. If there were at least 2 or at least 1 climax among them, choose one of your opponent's characters in the front row. It gets -1 kick out for the turn, and it's a level 0 reverser.
Is she also a gray rat?
Yes,
she's the
that's,
mother. Eris'
yeah,
mother.
That's Eris'
Philip's
mom.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She also wants Rudy to
Yeah.
have
She's
relations
a-
with Eris.
Well, yeah,
Very
her
much like
fucking
Eris.
husband's just into cat girls. Like, give the poor lady some credit.
It's like free mill, and like there's some edge cases where the -1 case like super value. Eh.
I agree with you guys. We'll give her the D.
You know what? I'll
With that, we're closing out this video, guys. It's not going to get any better than this.
Yeah. Come on, we're almost done. We're almost there. All right, Niko.
Okay. Next card we have is Eris. It cannot side attack, and on your turn it sits at 4/5. This sucks.
Shit.
During your
What?
turn. Ouch.
With all your other plussing zeros, it sucks. You're not playing it.
This is
Sick.
even a plussing 0.
It pluses trust.
If this
Yeah,
card is blue, if
yeah,
this card is
trust,
blue,
dude.
it'd be
It kills
fine.
another
You
0.
got it.
This
Opponent's
card was
never
blue.
gonna feel something over 2,500.
Ollie, go ahead.
Okay, I got this 1/0 Ghislaine. Return this to your hand. When a climax is placed in your climax zone, pay cost. If you do, choose one of your 6-sided characters, and in turn, that character gains the following ability. Beginning of attack phase, choose one of your insolence Eris and stand it. What the fuck? It's a 9k vanilla, right?
Yeah, it's a 229k vanilla.
Yeah, this card sucks.
Yeah, it's bad.
This is like, why would you play this when the Rudy bounce back exists?
Yeah.
Well, because the 2/2 vanilla has really good card art. I like that scene a lot.
Same.
I honestly don't even remember it.
All right, Andy.
What's her name? Yasandra?
Eris.
It's Eris.
What the hell? Get this guy out of here.
Sorry, they both have red hair. It's confusing. When this is played from your hand to stage, place the top card of your library into waiting room. If it's level 0 or lower, choose an opponent's cost 0 or lower front row character and kill it. When this is front attack, it kills itself.
Shit.
That's a funny card.
Yeah.
Why did this
I
get
gotta,
the
like,
cover
I
art?
read the words, but like it didn't register.
You kill something and then it dies back.
When it's placed from hand to stage, you mill. If it's cost 0, you kill a cost 0 and then it dies
So
on
if,
swing
if
back.
if you mill a 0, you can kill one of your opponent's cost 0s. And then because it's no oversized, its detriment is it dies when it's front attacked.
If that card's level, choose an opponent's. This is hold on. This isn't an F tier card.
And
No,
You
this
can't-
is
you
definitely
can't kill the
a back
back
card. You
from
can't kill
rolling.
back row with this.
Oh, it's mistranslated.
No. You
It
just
doesn't
didn't
say
read the
back
entire
row, it
thing.
If
says
that
front
card
row
is level
character.
0 or lower, choose an opponent's. Cost 0 or lower front row.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah.
I
Card
thought
is
you could
not
hit back row.
spicy.
Why play the 106k with a detriment when you can play the 106k that has an actual good effect?
Yep.
1/1 Eris, 500 power for each other. Hand on court. Literally worse than the combo. Never play it.
I don't
Yeah,
even think
plus.
it's a D. He gets a solid F.
We got F plus. Fuck you,
I gave her
Ollie.
the
You
D.
just don't like the combo.
I don't like the combo, but I mean this is like whatever.
I mean, if
Bro,
you wanted
she's
to
like
hand on
11,
core
kid,
instead,
come on.
it's reasonable.
I honestly don't even mind the 500 for each other condition. I don't think it's that bad.
Pretty bad. You're bad. Next.
I mean I am.
2/2 10k hand on core. Does anyone want to waste their turn on this? Probably not. Like, whatever.
Okay.
I
No,
will.
it's-
I love Eris. She's the best. Best character. The
It's a
Mad
good
King,
outfit.
love her. It is a good outfit.
You got the hat. Hat's funny.
Yeah, it's a
The
bonnet.
hat is
It's a
pretty funny.
it's a bonnet. Sir.
Vanilla. Kit, you can read the Ghislaine event. Go ahead.
I'll read it for you guys. Sample.
Yo, sick.
She's really angry in that art.
Dude, yeah, she got hit by what's his
Yeah,
face?
that's because that's she hit Rudy, and then Rudy hits her back, and she was really upset when that happened.
Yeah, and then she beat the shit out of.
Oh,
Rudy. It
that's
was
right.
the best.
She bit the crap. out. I remember that scene now. He ran away so scared. Oh, I love Mushoku Tensei.
Did anyone read
Whose
the
turn
event?
is it even? No, I don't think
I
anyone
said
read it
Kit
yet.
read it, and then Kit.
Oh, I
didn't read it.
thought. Oh, I was looking at the vanilla, the 2/2 vanilla. I'll read the event. So we're on the event. So 1/1. If you don't have a 6, if you're not playing the game, you can't play this card. Choose one of your characters, return it from your waiting room, add it to your hand, then choose one of your characters. That character gains 1k power, and the following effect of the turn. When the battle opponent of this card gets reversed, you can blind stock one from the top of your deck.
It's like
okay.
Almost a playable card.
Almost playable, yeah. I don't think it's
Hey.
worth.
Didn't Seven Deadly Sins get this card, but better?
Yes, they did.
Wait, did they really?
Yes. Seven
It's the
Deadly
same thing,
Sins.
but it gave 2,000 power.
Seven Deadly
instead,
Sins
right?
is the same card, except it gives 2k instead of 1k.
Damn, English power creep.
Yep,
It's real.
and it's still bad. All right. Niko, go ahead.
Niko.
Last card.
Yo,
You-
sick, dude.
you
It's
can't
a
buy
fucking-
Dare.
It's maneuver gear. It's fucking maneuver gear. Sick. All right.
This is money can't buy Dare.
Yep.
From the other slides, it is set to gear.
Yep.
So, yep.
Eris Jaeger, let's go.
This
Actually, I think that's like an important card to rate. Actually, like how gear if there's not a combo with it.
Apparently they
This card is played in a bar. Like I said, when your level 3 is gonna die, you use this. You bounce it back to your hand,
Because
and
you get
another one
cycle
back,
at the
right?
next turn.
you cycle. Yep.
yeah, you recycle the Rougeard.
The problem
Yeah.
is you can't like you probably can't early play again, right? Because the early
You
plays.
can. What?
Oh no, never mind.
Because it's
I'm
early
thinking of,
play itself bounces back. to
yeah,
your
never
hand
mind.
before
I'm
it
thinking of the
heals.
Sylph level 3 that has the change.
Yeah.
In that deck only, I think is the only deck that would play it. But
It's like even being able to just like do it at level 1 and recur your combo again. Like I played enough against Mamoros's 8-wind Revy Starlight, where he like they have like this event too, I guess, but
Yeah, I know what you're
it's
talking
for
about.
Futabas and
Stubborn Sprat,
other
yeah.
girl. But like him just being able to like get his card back to his hand, deny my reverse, and then leave a lane on my field to combo
reverse
again next
again,
turn
yeah.
is pretty handy.
Yep.
And that card's not bondable too either, and that's in Revy Starlight set 1. That set sucks.
Yeah, I mean, the card's fine as is for sure. But I don't know. You got to have a reason to be playing it, I think.
Seems like a versatile card. I mean, this can hit. You can use this on any character also. So
Yeah. All right. Any closing thoughts for Red?
I can't wait for
Mad
the
King's the best. Eris
I
better
can't-
be like the main set or main girl in the next set. That's all I'm asking for.
Yeah,
I
we're
can't wait for
probably getting
set
another one.
2, where we get the Eris 1-0 combo that bonds to this, and then we get the move gear version of this.
Hell yeah.
That'd be
I'm-
sick.
oh my god, if they print
Bring
oh
back
my
AOT.
God, no, this set does not need fucking Aaron combo. No.
That'd be sick, dude. Eris
No,
is
it
sick.
would not
Yeah.
be sick.
Yeah,
It
on
would
the
be
door
sick.
too.
We'll reverse-
Just
Oh.
power creep
We'll
even
reverse
more.
AOT this set, dude. We get the 1-1 first, then we get the 1-0 in the next set.
And then we have
Yep.
we
Maneuver
play
gear.
that and we play standby. Reprint, thank you, but as a standby. Think about it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Think
God.
about it.
Yes.
Yes.
Aaron
Uh,
choice, dude. Yell of Rage choice. Thank you, standby. Think about it.
I mean,
Eng-
Keelane's basically
English only promos.
Costa, right?
English only promos. Think about it. All right, that's
Hate
it.
it.
Next color.